How you doing, good people? This is the 8-bit animal. And yeah, things look a little different right now. But one, we're not in the friendly confines of the Ninth Ward in New Orleans. Also, I'm sitting up against a wall and there's like a closet behind me. Whatever. Today has been a lot of Murphy's Law. I forgot my PlayStation controller and my power cord when I left town. And now I'm here and I'm trying to figure out a good setup for this. Rest assured though, things are gonna get a little more normal as the days go on. With that in mind, let's get into today's video. Jurassic Park was an absolute blockbuster. What started life as a Michael Crichton book became a Steven Spielberg film, and Happy Meal toys and action figures and posters of shirtless Jeff Goldblum and all this stuff, right? And video games. Lots and lots of video games. There were no less than 10 different video games. Well, 10 different games. Well, 10 games on 10 different platforms. Because a lot of them are different ports of the same game. And some of them are just really weird. But we're talking about one specific one today. And this one was developed and published by Ocean. Because Ocean got all the licenses, more so than LJN. And a lot of times that wasn't a good thing. Because I will never let anyone forget, Ocean made a video game based on Cool World that at some point we're gonna have to talk about. But today, we're going to talk about the NES port of Jurassic Park. Now, the Genesis Jurassic Park game, which was developed and published by Sega, you could play as either Dr. Grant or a Velociraptor. And the different situations, who you play as, set up what you had to do. With that one, that was strictly a side-scrolling affair. It was loved by a lot of gamers, myself included. Now, this NES situation, Ocean, it's a top-down action game. You control Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant has to, at first, collect some dinosaur eggs. Collect or destroy dinosaur eggs. And you gotta beat back these dinosaurs. You gotta get access to the inside of a building. You gotta make your way through that building and continue to destroy or collect these dinosaur eggs. Then you gotta rescue these two kids who get caught up in the escape of the dinosaurs. First, you have to rescue one kid from a stampede of Triceratops. And then you have to rescue another kid from a Tyrannosaurus. And on and on and on. And there's a lot of dinosaur egg collecting and a lot of getting into computers and all that. And it should be good. But it's very, very tedious. And this is the problem with a lot of Ocean's games. Good ideas, really terrible execution. And I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to do with what Ocean got going on. But obviously it did well enough to where this mediocre video game got ported to the Game Boy. It's exactly the same game. And I want to say the exact same game showed up on the Super Nintendo. I don't know how different it is from the Game Boy and NES versions. I do know that it's not a good video game, though. I know that the controls absolutely destroy this experience. Nobody wants to play a video game. I don't care how hyped it is. Nobody wants to sit through a terrible video game. Nobody wants to sit through a game that could have been good if the controls are bad. One thing I will say about Ocean, though, soundtracks are always good. Very, very European. Word to the Ring of Honor World Champ. Very European. But yeah, if you decide you want to get yourself a copy of Jurassic Park for the NES, about $20. Thankfully, this was one of the games that, while it popped up around 93, wasn't nobody checking for this. Like I said, it looks good, sounds amazing. It handles like a melty chocolate bar stuck in a river of mud. Not a good video game. Do not give this game your time. If you want to play a Jurassic Park game, go get the Genesis game. It's a lot of fun. That's all I got, baby. But this has been the 8-Bit Animal. And I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, oh joy, it's Naked and Afraid, Wolverine edition. Well, at least he has pants on, so maybe he's just afraid.